Hello everyone and welcome to the second night here at Tres Marías Golf Club in Mexico, Jack Nicklaus Design Course. This is where things start to get a little bit interesting, and we're here on a beautiful Saturday morning and we're going to take you guys around these 9 holes. We are 4 under par after the first nine. Great playing. This 9 is more difficult, but there's a lot of chances, so let's see how we do. Swing of the day, a little spinny, stay out of the bunker. Alright, we'll take it, first swing of the day. Alright, so we did manage to fly this first bunker. This is a tough hole to start on, especially 7 o'clock in the morning like it is right now. It's 470 meters approximately, and even with the altitude, that's a long ways. So after this drive, we're 207 meters out. I'm hitting a 5-iron here. We're going quite severely downhill, but this one's just all about getting contact, solid contact. Hang on. Hang on. Oof. You know, it's not a bad golf shot, but that's going to feed down to the left side of the green. Gives a pretty long putt. Wasn't a bad shot though. Okay, so we landed over here, guys, and our ball fed down all the way down there. Now we got to go up this ridge over to this pin. Go, go, go. That's a little bit short. Good line. Whew. That's a nice par. Sweaty par. 7 o'clock in the morning. 470 meter par 4. Are you kidding me? We are on the 11th. Now there's a lot of ways to play this golf hole, and usually if it's the middle of the day and it's a little warmer, I usually just send the driver over to the left side and leave myself with kind of an awkward stance, but I'm very close to the pin. Otherwise, the normal place to go to the right side here, where you have a lower part of the fairway and a higher part. The only thing is, right of it, it's out of bounds. Left of it, you have the hazard. At this time of the day, I'm just going to try and cut a little 3-wood up there. Open, 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 open. More, more, more. Dang. Right in the hazard, guys. All right, so I did find the ball. Damn! Pretty embedded in the hazard, so we're gonna have to take a drop here. So we crossed the line over there. I'm choosing to go back a little bit here, partly to take that tree out of play, but also so that I can see the pin. Back pin here. The place to guard from here is left, because there's kind of like a runoff there. So we're gonna go a little bit right here, and the ball is way above our feet, and we're going probably at least 20 meters uphill. Close. Well, that's real safe. Hopefully the distance good. You can work it off some slopes there, so. All right, we actually missed the green here, but we are pin high from where we hit, and this is a pretty good spot to chip from. I'm gonna go with the 56 here. Should be a little bit of, just a teeny tiny touch of right to left, but not much. Slow down, slow down. Man, that first bounce, it just kind of skipped out. I don't think I hit it that bad, but didn't account for the dew in the grass this early. Nothing quite like 7 a.m. testers. Oh. This one, again, just like the last one, a little left to right. Greens are untouched this early though, so good putt should go in. Too much pace. And that is a costly double bogey on the infamous 11th hole at Club de Golf Tres Marías. 12th hole. This could look kind of daunting if you haven't played the course before, because left is just not an option. You don't cross the hazard, but you do have this big ridge off the right to work the ball down to the fairway. Aiming spot is just that tree above the bunker. Yeah, a bit heely, but just like I said, that's going to work down towards the fairway. Can leave us in a good spot. 87 meters here. Ball above our feet again. Pin is in the front portion, so I'm hitting a 56 here to take some spin off of it. But you do not want to go long, because then it'll skip down to the back part and we're left with like a 50-60 footer upper ridge. That gets the right kick. It could work very well down towards the pin. Come on. Oh yeah, we're using the ridge, folks. Whew. That is exactly what you're supposed to do on this shot. We are, I don't know, 5 to 10 feet for birdie. We are left with about 6 feet here for birdie. To bounce back straight away. Tricky putt though, this. There's not much break in it, but the grain is coming this way, so it's creating a lot of friction, and if it gets momentum, it's gonna go that way. Nothing here but to just pick a line, commit to it, and accept the outcome. Yeah.
Nope.
You just accept it, folks. All right, 13. I'm not awake yet. Dropping clubs, missing putts. Back-to-back par threes. Beautiful par three this, and we're timing it just perfectly as the sun has come up to kind of show the contours of the green. There's 3 tiers to this green. We're in the middle today. The way really to play this hole is to work the ball off of these ridges. You can go long left of everything and it comes back. So I got a 6 iron. We're 190 meters. Good solid contact here is the key. Kind of strangled it a little bit left, but that needs the right kick. Maybe. Too hard to see in this light, to be honest. So that's either going to roll down on the lower tier or to the middle one and be great. We'll just have to find out. No dice on the bounce. Wasn't a great golf shot, so it didn't really deserve a great bounce. We have a long putt here up the ridge. All about the pace. Ooh. Wow, that's a great putt. I thought it was something special for a while. And tap this in for par. Be a little bit more respectful this time. Move on to 14, the next par 3. All right, hole 14. Quite an amazing looking par 3 here again. It's pretty far today. It's playing about 205 meters, but severely downhill. And on this hole, again, just Jack Nicklaus typical. You got the left side of the green to kind of work this ball down towards the right, and then on the right side you have a hazard. So clear preference on the left here. We're going to try to split the bunker and the pin. 7 iron in hand. Yeah, that just dead plugged into the wall of the bunker. All right, so our ball is right here, embedded. So we're gonna take a little bit of a 1 club relief here, going up here. Sometimes when I get an embedded ball like that, I kind of feel like I should almost roll it down in the bunker, because that's really where it should end up. But according to the rules, this is where we're gonna end up. So this thing is slick going down to the pin. We're gonna have to land it just on. Try to get it to land softly. And we landed it way off, and that's gonna hurt. Stop, stop, stop. Whew. just hangs on. See if we can make something special happen. Stay. Just kick left. Bogey. Okay, so far, a little bit of a struggle here. 3 over par. We need to start hitting some good quality golf shots. The 15th here. It's a challenging par 4, 509 yards. Again, you know, Jack Nicklaus is a fader of the ball, so he likes to work it off the left. That's exactly what you can do on this hole, and that's exactly what we're going to try to do.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Okay. Don't pull out the nine.
Okay, we are not trending in the right way. We're in the hazard once more. Drop in here, trying to save a par. 8 iron in hand. Oh, Steph, go to the range, man. All right, I'm not sure how much you guys can see on the camera, but we have kind of a little bowl here, and then a little ridge, and then it's going down towards the pin. So quite a tricky shot here. I'm thinking maybe the play here is to just putt it, because really you just have to get it on the green and then it releases. And I think if I chip it, I'm kind of putting both very long and very short into play here. So yeah, we're gonna putt this. Man, that thing was bouncing. All right, good thing I put extra pace on it. All right, not much else to do but to take that bogey. We do have both of the par 5s remaining and the drivable 17th. So don't fret, people. We are 4 over par now, I think, but there's still chance. 15th hole, no, 16th hole, par 5. Tee shot again is very key here to put ourselves in position to go for it in 2. We're gonna hit a little bit of a fade here. My feeling though is gonna be to hit it straight, because I've been kind of letting it go out to the right with the driver so far.
Mashed potatoes.
There we go. Yeah, that's a good position. All right, we're down the right side of the fairway. 190 meters, going about 10 meters uphill here. Key thing here is you just have to get it the right distance. Anything short is in the hazard, and we're dropping at about 80 yards. Pin is over on the left, so we've got more space to the right. And that is right. Safe, but it's not very close to the pin. So we are down here in this runoff. Plenty of green to work with. First we're going up, we're gonna land somewhere over here, up over this ridge, and just get it to release to the pin. We have to keep it a little bit right too, because if we keep it just straight at the pin, there's a chance it's gonna go down left to that front section. I don't know where it is yet, but not even joking, that was a shank. I actually shanked that. All right, so after what genuinely might be the best shank of my life, we are left here with a birdie putt. Come on. No way, man. That is right in the middle of the hole, and it just snaps at the end. And I had it all planned out in my head. I was gonna say, that's how you make a birdie with a shank. But that's how you make a par with a shank. Moving on to 17. Okay, number 17, this is a real home course advantage hole, because if you don't really know how the ball reacts or the lines here, you're going to be really insecure. But I played it a few times, and so this is a drivable par 4. It says 350 on the scorecard, but going the straight way, it's more like 320, and it's probably about 15-20 yards downhill. And so the line, kind of demonstrate for you guys, in between those two houses, that's kind of where the green is. But the line is towards that chimney on the right house, and there's a big slope there working down towards the green. I have a 3-wood in hand here. Right is kind of the safe miss, so I feel kind of free here to aim towards the green. Just hit a normal shot. Yeah, kind of like it's been today. It's a block right. It's gonna be okay. It's not gonna be on the green, but we're gonna have about probably 50 yards. Long left here. We ended up in the slope that I was kind of talking about, that you can work it down towards the green. We haven't been swinging it very well today, but the only thing we can do right now really is try to play with it, and that's exactly what we're doing. So about 40, 45 left. There's a big kind of slope, or kind of like a bowl that gathers the ball in the middle. We're gonna try to work it off that side of the ball and get it to feed down towards this long pin, because long is not an option. If you go long of this green, you're going down in the hazard. So we're just gonna try to land it on the front and get it to feed down. Keep going, keep going. Needs a little bit more. Yeah, it's an okay shot, but I knew I had to hit it a little bit kind of firmer for it to release all the way to the pin. But we have a look for birdie. We don't really, but I just feel like we desperately need this one to drop. Stay there. All right.
Yes!
Golf needs a bit of desperation, and I feel a little bit less desperate now. We are on 18. First birdie of the day is done. We're back to 3 over par. Here we are on huge risk reward hole. We're playing it down to this fairway that you guys can see down there, and then the river that runs through the golf course is kind of splitting the layup fairway, and then there's a real race up to the green. So I got a 3-wood in hand, because that kind of makes this fairway a little bit bigger. If I hit driver, it can go through on the right side, and we can still go for it in 2 here. So try to make a good swing, set us up for a good finish. All right, swing feels really off, but that is a good result. Yeah, that's a really good result. We're gonna have to head to the range after breakfast and try to figure this out, but we're in the right spot. It's like I said, sometimes you're not gonna have your A game, you're not gonna have your B game. I'm probably playing my C game today, but I still have to figure it out. Huge part of being a professional golfer is just figuring it out, making good scores even when you're not playing your best. Okay, we're in a great position here. The pin is short right, which kind of complicates things. It's right in the realm of me for flushing a 5-iron at this altitude. It's 200 meters. We're playing about 15 uphill. So if I flush a 5-iron, that's perfect. But it's all hazard before, so we're not gonna hit a 5-iron. We're gonna try to go a little bit long and a little bit left of this pin with a 4-iron and try to hold off a little bit on it. Okay, so 4-iron in hand. Like I said, we're going a little bit left. Part of me is hoping I kind of stand this up a little bit, like I've done a lot today, because that would actually leave this at a perfect distance. But we're still committing to hitting it a little bit long and left here. Yeah, that's long and left. Sit down. Okay, so here's that front pin, and the reason you don't want to work too much with this right side is, even if you can feed it in, if it stays over there, it's basically impossible to get it to stop here really. You're just trying to get it to hold somewhere here. So we're over there, long left on the green, very long putt, but it is an eagle putt. So we're gonna try to lag something up here, get it close. Who knows, maybe it's the day when it drops. Big slinging putt here, huge ridge, working it off there. Very difficult, but I'm gonna focus just on getting the pace right here. Down to the hole. If you guys haven't already checked out 1 through 9, make sure you do that. We're also uploading 19 to 27 after this. And so I'm left now with a birdie putt to shoot a 70 minus 2. 2 over on the back 9, however. That's if I make it. Let's see how I go. Sneaking it in off the left side. It's back-to-back birdies to finish, making me feel a whole lot better about these 9 holes. Guys, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Please like my videos. It helps me out a lot, and it makes me able to make a whole lot more videos for you guys to watch. Thank you, guys.